Well, Donna, we have a very special guest in the studio because, times are tough with the recession, but we've come up with creative ways for you to have an incredible, affordable vacation now.
Well, right now, places like restaurants are offering dining deals. We've got the car dealerships that are offering things like return policies. If you lose your job with a car, with the recession, industries are really stepping up to the plate to come up with great ideas. Well, our friend Maurice Zarmati is the president and CEO of Costa Cruise Lines, and really struck us, Maurice, when we saw that you're able to offer an extremely affordable cruise to Europe.
Yes. Good morning, Donna.
Good morning. Glad to have you with us.
Nice to be here. Not only are we offering exciting deals to Europe, but I have to tell you that we've rolled back prices to 1980s prices, if you can believe that. And here we are, 2009. So the cruise industry is, we believe, is recession resistant. So people are going to not going to make major purchases today. They're not going to buy the big ticket items, but they're going to want a stress-free vacation. And what better way to have a stress-free vacation than to cruise the Mediterranean? And what better way to cruise the Mediterranean but at $549 per person?
That's $549 per person for a 7-day cruise.
Yes.
That's incredible. Yeah, this is an incredible opportunity. And some of the ports that that I saw in the brochure include Greece and Istanbul and
Croatia.
Yeah.
Yes. And you can cruise from ports like Venice, Rome, Savona, which is Genoa. I mean, when you think about those ports, because people that are listening to Majic will say, well, I used to cruise the Caribbean. I used to go to 3 ports of call in the Caribbean, which is still a very sexy destination. But to cruise to Europe on an Italian villa, eating pasta and drinking Italian good wine.
I'm there.
I mean, when you consider that, how much better can it be?
I think you need to name one of the ships the Donna Davis.
Yeah,
because
that would be nice.
Perfect for that.
We're working on that. We're working on that.
7 days, $549 per person. And not only are they going to great ports of call, but on the ships are amazing amenities.
Amazing amenities that are too many to mention. But I will tell you, before I talk about that, is we came up with something that we thought would catch our audience's ear and eyes. And we say, when the price is as low as it can possibly go, that's amore. Now, what's amore? Amore is love.
Love.
La dolce vita. What's la dolce vita? La dolce vita is the sweet life. This is what we're known for. We're known for cruising Italian style. So if you're going to have cruising Italian style, you're going to have a Grand Prix Formula One car on the deck that is run by a computer. So you sit behind the wheel of this and you think that you're at Le Mans. That's one.
You get to drive a race car, Joe.
Well, you're going to do the wine, and I'm going to do the driving, so
there's
that's perfect.
something for everybody.
That is good.
Something for everybody. We have simulators on board. We have golf simulators on board. We have PlayStations on board, a 4D theater, an extensive art collection. I mean, it just goes on and on. We have a Samsara spa that equals to any spa in the world, like Golden Door. I mean, you think that you could be in one of the finest establishments to get pampered.
Well, the first thing you do when you get on a cruise ship is you make your spa reservation because it's the thing that fills up first. Absolutely, always do that first on board, right?
And it's also coupled with a very private concierge area with about 60 cabins, so it's very special in that sense. And it also has a special Samsara cuisine. So if you're really into the health, you do the spa, you get pampered by tremendous amenities in the spa, and you can go down and have a meal that's been tailored to your program.
So you can actually get fit on a cruise.
You can get fit on a cruise. You can do a lot of other things, but you can get fit on a cruise.
Well, like I said, there's something for everybody. Some people want to go and just enjoy the great cuisine and have a really relaxing trip. Other people maybe want to trim down a little bit. I mean, you've got both for everybody.
And obviously you have the gym and everything, so you can get up and do that before you have your breakfast.
World-class gym.
Works awesome.
For the listeners that have never been on a cruise ship, cruising enjoys today the highest customer satisfaction rating of any vacation alternative. And I know you'll ask me why. When you consider taking a trip to Europe and you take it by plane and then you visit 5 or 6 ports of call, You pack and you unpack. You get on the bus. You pack and you unpack. You go to the airport. Here, you board your Italian villa. It carries you to 6 ports. You never have to pack and unpack only once. And you check your brain in at the purser's office because you don't have to do anything. For the rest of the week, the cruise director, his staff, the captain, they take care of everything.
In fact, there's way more to do than you could possibly do. You get to choose whether you want to do a fitness event or you want to go on a sightseeing or a walking tour or a bus tour. It's really incredible.
So there's a little bit of Las Vegas.
Sure.
There's a little bit of the spa. There's a little bit of the gym. There's, of course,
Quality entertainment.
15 bars and lounges, just in case you get thirsty. And then, of course, 5 restaurants to choose from. So everything that you could possibly want on land is on a cruise ship, with the exception of the sand, and we're working on that.
So I'm thinking if we really want to experience it, Don and I really have to get on board and just to really spend a week just
right,
getting our
yeah.
fill of everything.
Absolutely. We need to get that done as soon as possible.
Exactly, and bring some listeners along.
Well, $549 for a 7-day cruise still really knocks my socks off. I can't believe that you can do something like that. First off, where do people go to find out more information on how to get involved on this particular deal?
The best place to go is to contact your travel agent and book it that way. You can also book it through costacruises.com.
Okay.
But it's so important to make sure that you have the right counsel when you're buying a cruise, because they're the most knowledgeable people that are going to guide you in the right direction.
And a lot of times they know about special deals that you can get in addition to the great prices that you offer. I mean, as far as like amenities in the cabin and upgrades and things like that.
The travel agent today is very excited because Costa's celebrating 60 years of cruising around the world. And next, in about 3 weeks, we are inaugurating 2 new vessels. So they're very excited about it because there's a huge hype on booking. As a matter of fact, the vessels are sold out for the first 4 weeks of the cruise. And there's 2 vessels that will be christened side by side in Genoa, Italy, the Costa Luminosa and the Costa Pacifica. So that's about $1.2 billion worth of inventory coming online, brand new vessels.
Now, you say the 2 are being christened on the same day. This is unusual to do such, I think?
Never been done before in the history of cruising, with the exception of Christopher Colombo.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good company to keep,
I think
guess.
Rick Shaw was on that cruise, actually.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Rick Shaw was on that cruise.
He was rowing.
That's right. Well, terrific. Maurice, thanks so much for coming in, CostaCruiseLines.com, for this incredible deal. I mean, literally like $60, $70 a day, and you have everything included. That's what I love about a cruise.
Yes.
All right, terrific.
Absolutely. Thank
That's
you, Joe.
amore.
That's amore, la dolce vita. And you know what we say?
What's that?
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Love that.
Arrivederci. Maurice, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Maurice
Donna.
Zarmati
Thank
from
you.
Costa Cruise
Appreciate it.
Lines.
Thank you.